We finally finished our home office refresh, and I can't wait to share with you guys how it turned out. Hey everyone, I'm Nuri, and this week I'm going to share with you guys our home office refresh. If you missed part 1 of my home office refresh, make sure you check it out. It'll be linked in the captions. In that video, I shared a couple of DIYs that I did for the home office and all the items that I had purchased for this room. Here's a look of our home office before. It was very simple. Our furnitures kind of matched the wall colors. So my plan for this office is to paint the walls and the ceiling green, and I will be moving the desk on this side of the wall. On this side of the room, I want to purchase a black sideboard that I saw on Wayfair. I think it'll be perfect for extra storage. I plan on putting my printer inside and extra paperwork. That way it's not visible and my kids cannot touch it. And on this side of the room by the window, I'm thinking about putting a small chair. That way there's extra seating in this room. First thing we're doing to the space is patching up these cracks that's on the walls and the ceiling. Our house was built in 1931, so there is a lot of damage that has happened over the year. We've only had this house for about 4 years, but over time, with the temperatures changing, the ceiling started to crack. So today we're going to fix that up first before we start painting. We're using this lightweight spackling that we got from Home Depot to patch up any of the cracks or holes we see on the wall. After we patched up the holes and cracks on the wall, we let it dry for a couple of hours and then we sanded it down. This is the paint color we went with. It is called Pepper Grass by Bear. We got it from Home Depot. I always paint the bottom half of the walls, and my husband always paints the top half of the walls. It just makes more sense since he's taller. We just finished doing the first coat of paint on the walls. We still have to paint the ceiling. Right now, I feel that the paint is showing more of a yellow undertone. I'm not sure if it's the lighting of the room. I don't know, but I really don't like this color. I'm hoping when we do the second coat, it looks much better. So this card right here, the little dot of green paint you see on the top, that's the color green it's supposed to be. But right now, all I'm seeing is like a yellow-green color. I missed a couple of spots on the baseboard, so I'm using a regular paintbrush to just paint those little spots that I missed. And this is the color green that the wall is supposed to look like. We finally finished painting the office, and this is what it looks like with 2 coats of paint. I feel based on the lighting, the yellow does show a little bit, but it's more of an olive green color. What do you guys see? I did purchase a new rug for the office, but towards the end of the video, when I share with you guys the decorate with me part of the video, you'll see that I went with a different rug. This rug is from Kohl's. It's an indoor-outdoor rug. I love the pattern on the rug, but I felt it was not right for this room. I felt that the brown rug and the green wall colors, it just didn't complement each other that well. The desk that we chose for our home office is from Target Studio McGee line. The desk was very easy to assemble. All we had to do was attach the legs. I would say it took us about 30 to 40 minutes to build this table. And when I say us, I mean my husband. We bought this table during Target Circle Week sale. Original price of this table is $395, but we bought it on sale for $227. So my budget for the office was to keep it under $500, and half of that budget went towards this table. This is our old computer desk chair. We're going to keep it in the office. We're not going to get a new one because this one still works perfectly fine. However, I do want to spray paint the legs of this chair. I bought black spray paint, and I'm hoping that it will look better with the desk. Some of the metal part of the leg has rusted because this chair is pretty old. It's about 4 years, so I'm hoping by spray painting it looks brand new. This spray paint color is called Dark Walnut by Rust-Oleum. I did 2 coats of spray paint on the base of the chair, and I let it dry for a couple hours before I attached it back on the chair. I did do 2 DIY projects for this home office refresh recently that I didn't really get to record, but I'm going to try to explain it to you guys so you guys could get a similar look for your home too. I wanted a bulletin board for our home office, and I found this one at the Salvation Army for $6. I didn't like the texture of the frame. It had these black dents, almost looked like cheetah print, so I used lightweight spackling to cover it up, and I let that dry for a couple of hours before I started painting. Once the frame was completely dried, I took brown paint and a little bit of green paint, and I started dabbing it with a wet paper towel. I just did it really lightly, and I moved in different directions to create a different texture. I wanted this to look like aged wood. After you are finished painting, let it dry for a couple of hours before you do another coat. For this project, I took cardboard and I traced it around my planter, and once I got a perfect circle, I trimmed it in half and just cut a little bit around it so the tree stem could stick out. Once I did that, I just covered the cardboard with soil so it looks like a real plant. My husband finished building all the furniture. I even put some decorative pieces in here, and today I'm going to share with you guys how I style our home office. We decided to keep our original rug in this room. My husband deep cleaned the rug, so now it looks brand new, and I think the colors of this rug complements the wall and the furniture really well in this space. Here's a closer look of all the decorative pieces that I plan on using today in our office refresh. Some of these items are brand new that I just purchased for this room refresh, and others I've already had around the house. Before you buy new decor for any room refresh, make sure you shop around your house and always create a mood board. That way you could visualize what you want to use in a space before you go out shopping. And this is how the DIY bulletin board turned out. I love the look of it. It looks like aged wooden board. And for the cork part of the board, I covered it with drop cloth fabric. Let's start styling this room. I'm going to start off on this side of the room by styling this sideboard that I got from Wayfair for only $96. I used to have this lamp in my living room before, but I decided to bring it into my office refresh. I wanted to use lighter colors for styling because I am using darker color furniture and the wall is already green. These stems I got from Joann. They are part of their spring clearance and I got them for 70% off, so I paid $5 for 2 stems. I like to bend the branches different directions so it makes it look more fuller. I like to use books as risers when I'm styling, and these books that I'm using right now, they were thrifted that I've had in my house for a couple of years already. I found this vase at Goodwill and I paid only $3, and I like that it complements my lamp really well. If you missed part 1 of my home office makeover, make sure you check it out. In that video, you'll see how I DIY'd this picture frame. I like to keep my crafting items inside these boxes, so in this one I keep all my paint, and on the smaller one I keep paintbrushes and pencils. I didn't want the desk to feel cluttered, so I just kept it very simple and decorated the 2 ends of the table. This lamp that's by the table, we used to have it in our bedroom before, but I thought it would look better in our home office. It has this perfect spot lighting, so whenever I'm using the desk to edit videos or just to sit there and write, I love the mood lighting it offers. These curtains in our home office, I got them from Amazon. I paid $15 for the pair. I got them on a flash sale, so I'm not really sure how much they cost currently. We used to have this accent chair in our family room, but for this office refresh, I thought it would look better in here. I wanted a little extra seating, and I think this chair is small. You can look out the window, read a book, and just hang out. It's also a nice spot for the kids to hang out. If I'm in here and they need help with homework, they can just sit there and talk to me. A lot of the decorative pieces that I'm using in this space I've had for a couple of years now. This blanket right here is an old fall decor, and the orange stripes matches the rug really well. The same with the step stool. I got this from Marshall's when we first moved into this house. It was $20, but I've had it for 4 years now. We're keeping our original desk chair in this office, but I noticed the chair has some loose threads, so I'm going to use this fabric shaver to remove that, and this is from Amazon. I will have it linked in the caption section in case you are interested. Let me share with you guys the home office refresh and how it turned out. we spent a total of $443 on our home office refresh. In the caption section, I will be breaking down on how we spent that money and let you guys know where I bought everything. I hope you enjoyed our home office refresh. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this space. Now that I've finished with our home office refresh, I can share more fall content with you guys. Decorate with me videos are definitely coming up, so make sure you subscribe to see more videos from me. Thanks for hanging with me today. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys next week for another video. Bye for now.